Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another week of PFC, and this week we will be facing Ritchie. Now, he's got a very powerful team. I'm not looking forward to fighting it, but we're going to do our best to see how well we can do in this week of PFC. So, looking at his team, he's got a Mega Alakazam, Keldeo, Zygarde, Tornadus T, Empoleon Shuckle, Toxicroak, Scrafty, both two scary mons, Gallade, Gerda, Pyro, Wailord, and Huntale. Now, he has quite a significant weakness to ice and also flying. So that made my first two choices very easy. My Mega Pinsir definitely coming along again this week. That quick attack and return being transformed into stab through Aerialate. It's going to do us really well. He's going to think of some sort of counter for that, I know. Especially setting up rocks with that Shuckle he's got. It's really annoying. So I have brought a counter for that. So I'll get to that in just a moment. So we're bringing the Mega Pinsir, our Hercules. We're going to run the same moveset again this week. There's not really many variants to this moveset that will do well for his team. So we're going to stick with the moveset that we know and trust. Next, we're bringing Pandora. Like I said, he's got a very significant weakness to ice. He's got the Zygarde. The Keldeo doesn't really want to take a Freeze Dry. Tornadus T, again, don't want to take an Ice Beam. I mean, that's pretty much it. Shuckle don't want to take a Hydro Pump. This is actually going to be, I haven't done it, but this is going to be our Choice Specs Mon. I'm going to Choice Specs it this week. I've been using leftovers, but I'm going to Choice Specs because the damage output from this thing when it's Choice Specs is great. His only concerns with using Pandora is of the fighting types such as Toxicroak, Scrafty, Gallade, Gerda. If he brings any of those, it will be a problem for Pandora. I was mentioning about the Shuckle. I'm just going to skip to the bottom because that's where he is. And we've got Zoro bringing the Crocodile this week. Choice Scarf Crocodile. So we can get in there and we do outspeed. We can get some revenge kills. I'm running Taunt on it again this week, like I did when I was versing Makadi. If he's got this Shuckle, he's going to want to set up as quickly as he can. So if I can get out there and I can Choice Scarf Taunt, switch out, and then we can go from there, that'll lead us into something, hopefully, which will lead into our favour. Because if it's Taunt, the only move it can use is Gyro Ball. So it's a bit of a problem for him. Next, I've got my Dragonite. You got Mail. We're running Outrage, Extreme Speed, Ice Punch, and Earthquake. And this one's banded, so I'm running all three choice items this week. So it's going to be... I really don't want to do it. Do I want to Life Orb him instead? I just want to... If I can run the calcs quickly. For a Dragonite that's Life Orbed instead of being banded. It might benefit a little bit better. Let me just have a check here. I just want to make sure it's this Dragonite's mainly for the Zygarde and the Tornadus. The only problem is they both outspeed. Zygarde has a chance to be outspeeding if it's running a particular set. And we've invested full EVs into speed. It will outspeed Dragonite, and he will get an outrage out on us. But we will come out and KO him, which is really nice to know. That's also why I'm running the Ice Punch, just in case we need to Ice Punch. But let's just see. Let me just double check that. How much do Outrage still does more? Outrage still does more. Let's just see. In fact, Ice Punch does they both. So Outrage or Ice Punch both kill the Zygarde. If I'm banded, Band does a lot more. I don't want to be... I think I might Life Orb it, but it's just the damage. Yeah, the difference between that is about... Between Choice Band and Life Orb, there's about 20% in it. 20% more damage. I just fear that Zygarde is going to outspeed and is going to take the win from us. But we will one kill. Enough on that matter. And next bring is Spectra. This is mainly for his Mega Alakazam. Because I really don't like having to battle Mega Alakazam. He's a real pain in the backside. If I'm completely honest with you. I'm just going to get the calcs up here as well. If I want to say I should outspeed, but no doubt he's invested speed into that thing. So really, I should be running a Mon with Sucker Punch, just in case the matter comes up and I need to KO this thing as quickly as I possibly can. Psychic does in fact one-shot. I don't think I'll be able to outspeed. If he's fully invested in speed, it's got 438 speed, whereas Spectre, fully invested IVs, and Choice Scarfed, before Choice Scarf it's 317, so that'll push us to around, we might outspeed. I'm not sure though. I'm not 100% sure. I think Choice Band, it doubles it, doesn't it? But anyways, that is going to be the team prep. We're also bringing our Defogger and Sticky Webber this week. If you just want to try and set it up, we can get Sticky Webs up. We can slow his team down. That will slow down this Mega Alakazam greatly because we need to do that. If we can do that, we might have a chance of KOing this thing. But a Shadow Ball from Haunter does in fact KO the Mega Alakazam. So hopefully if we can slow that thing down, we will be able to KO that with Haunter. But that is the team prep for this week. And we'll jump straight on into the battle. See you guys in just a second. Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to the battle. Here we are. We're up against Ritchie. He's got this powerful team on the field, which I didn't want to see the Scrafty, but it's here. He's got his Defogger, of course. We could not bring our Defogger, so he's got the Zygarde. Obviously, he's got his Mega Alakazam. He's got that Shuckle, which is probably going to be his lead. He's going to want to try and get his Stealth Rocks and stuff up as soon as possible. He's got the Scrafty, which is probably a Dragon Dance setup. He's got his Tornadus T, and he's also got his Empoleon. This is a really, really powerful team. I really didn't want to have to face this team this week, but we're going to see if we can overcome it. Let's just let him know I'm good to begin. Let's see. Who am I going to lead with? I'm probably going to lead with Zoro, predicting the Shuckle. I'm going to lead with the Shuckle. He's going to lead with the Shuckle, I presume. So I'm going to start with Zoro. If we can get a nice taunt up. It's the Zygarde. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with the Zygarde first. Now, if I just have a quick... look at this. I'm already... sorting out the stats. So we've got a Zygarde. Not sure of its moveset just yet. We've got Zoro on the field, who is our Crook. Now, I'm not sure. Earthquake, to me, does about 38%. Now, that's a problem, because I'd rather not have to deal with that. Outrage nearly kills. Ugh. Okay. So this was a bad start. A bad start. I don't really have any walls this week, which is a bit of a problem. How well does Lapras take a hit? Does Lapras take a hit very well? Lapras doesn't really take a hit. I really don't want to have to do this, but Masquerain might have to take the hit for me. Right, I'm going to switch out. We're going to go out to Masquerain. You're going to get the Intimidate drop, which is really, really nice. He's the Dragon Dance set, which is a problem. This is a problem. Now, I do want to go for Sticky Webs. I want to get a Tailwind up as well. I am sashed. He's got Defog for definite. I can't let this thing go down. I can't. I really, really can't. If this thing goes down, there'll be a problem. A really, really big problem. Let's go for a Tailwind. It's going to outspeed, but I'm going to go for the Tailwind. Stone Age is going to do its damage. He's going to think that he's got away with it. Now, Stone Edge is going to KO Lapras, I believe. Now I know which set it is. Yeah, it doesn't. But with the speed, it's going to be an issue. It really, really is going to be an issue. He does about 92%. I think he's going to go for another Dragon Dance because he wants to get that Intimidate, but also he really doesn't want this thing to... I really don't want this thing to die. I probably should have gone into... At least I got the Intimidate off, which is okay, I guess. I guess it's okay. I have no defensive walls, which is a bit of an issue. Nothing that can take a hit from this thing, which I really don't like. But who could take... I'm not sure. I should have gone for... I'm going to go out into Zorro. I'm going out into Zorro again. Hopefully, he's going to go for another Dragon Dance. That's what he really, really wants. I'm going to go for Knockoff. I'm going to go for Knockoff. I am Choice Scarfed. His item is probably a Life Orb. If it's a Life Orb, I'm going to get rid of it. That would be great news for me. Without Life Orb, he doesn't do as near enough amount of damage. So down goes... Was it a Life Orb? It's the Haban Berry. He's trying to max out his speed here. He really, really is. At +2, he definitely KOs me. Yeah, whatever he used KOs me. He's more likely going to go for Outrage. Let's see. He's probably going to go for Outrage. It does Outrage and Earthquake at +2, 100%. He outspeeds without a doubt. I want to predict the Earthquake. I want to predict the Earthquake. I want to predict the Earthquake. I can't really go to Dragonite either. This is a predicament. This really, really is a predicament. I wanted Dragonite on the field for when this came. But at +2, Outrage kills me. I'm going to have to... I really don't want to say that word. I don't want to sack anything off. As soon as you set up, there's a problem. Anything kills Lapras. Dragonite can take a hit unless he uses Outrage. Spectre can't take a hit. Hercules can't take a hit. And I don't really want my Mega Pinsir to die this early. Yeah, whatever he uses is going to kill. So, I know we've got a little bit of time left. Anything he uses is going to kill. I'm going to hit Knockoff again. It's going to kill me. Outrage does in fact kill. From that range though, Mega Pinsir. Can Mega Pinsir come out? Quick Attack does 27. It just doesn't enough. Spectre. Spectre doesn't outspeed. Extreme Speed from a Dragonite. How much does that do? Choice Band, Extreme Speed kills. Right. So we're going to go for the Extreme Speed. That in fact KOs. That thing is out of the question. That is great. Fortunately, we don't have our Taunter anymore. So our idea for Shuckle is a real problem. Now we've got Pingu. Which is probably his offensive defogger. Probably running Ice Beam. So I could predict that and go into Pandora. How does Lapras fare? Lapras is a wall for this thing. So I'm going to go into Lapras. Out comes the Lapras. Takes the Ice Beam perfectly. And from here, I can just click Freeze Dry. I'm going to click Freeze Dry. It's going to think, what can it... This could be his Stealth Rock setter as well. If it is, I will be a little bit mad. Just a little bit mad. He's going to switch. He's going to go out to Shuckle. Here comes Chuckle. Freeze. We didn't get the freeze. I want Double Vision on the field before. Did the Tailwind is still up. Oh no, it didn't. It petered out turn 5. Now this is an issue. I really don't want Chuckle on the field because I can't get Double Vision back on the field to get rid of the rocks and stuff. Right, I'm going to go into double vision. He's going to get up his Stealth Rocks, which is a problem. I want to get Sticky Rocks up. Sticky Webs. So I'm going to click Sticky Webs. That's going to get up. He's going to get his Sticky Webs. I should have defogged. I should have defogged. Let's go for a Tailwind. I don't mind now at this point. Final Gambit. Okay. I wasn't thinking of Final Gambit. He thought, yes, this thing's done for. Now his Alakazam is slower. That is what I wanted. His Alakazam is slower, so Spectre can come in and kill that Alakazam. He's probably going to go into... I want to say Scrafty this turn. Unless he went for his Thunderous, maybe? I'm going to go for a safe side, and I'm going to go into You Got Mail. We just take a bit of Stealth Rocks damage. I should have played the move. I should have gone out into Pandora, which is silly. I wanted to go into Pandora the first time round. Dragonite. Choice Banded Dragonite. Is there anything I can do? Earthquake does 66%. He can KO with an Ice Beam. He has a chance to KO. I would like to keep this thing around a little bit longer. It deals with the Scrafty quite well. I think. Scraff. I don't know what set this Scrafty is though. But Outrage deals with that Scrafty, so I'm going to have to switch and take a little bit more damage, which I really didn't want to do. But it's fine. He's going to switch out into Arrow. Right, this is a really nice swap. I'm just going to click Ice Beam. Oh, Focus Blast landed. Why? Why did it have to land? God damn it. What have we got here? That switch was incredible. What's this called? This is called Tornadus. Tornadus T. I'm not sure which set it's going to be running. It looks like a Life Orbed attacker. Which means it's got an incredible speed. Outrage can kill this thing if I can hit it. Can it do anything to me? It can't do anything to a Dragonite, so I'm going to go into Dragonite again. Fortunately, we're going to have to take a bit more Stealth Rocks damage. Now, I'm just going to click Outrage, because whatever he wants to switch into can't take an Outrage, I don't think. There's only the Empoleon. There's only the Empoleon that could take an Outrage. I'm going to click... How much does Ice Punch do to a Tornadus? Ice Punch does... Hold on. How much does it do? It doesn't do much. He can just switch. I'm going to click Extreme Speed for... Just... Why? I'm just going to click Extreme Speed. I'm just going to click Extreme Speed. There we go. Extreme Speed. We got it off. Hurricane is going to crit and kill. Now, Hurricane would not have killed. That crit mattered. Yeah, if I'm looking, it does 30%. So that Hurricane mattered to him. It's not looking good for us right now. We've got Arrow, who I can outspeed with Hercules. Unfortunately, we will get the speed drop because he's not already megaed. I'm going to go into Spectre. I'm going into Spectre. And let's just double check. Spectre, Spectre, Spectre. Knockoff kills me. We can kill. I'm going to click Sludge Wave just in case the Scrafty wants to come in and take this Shadow Ball. So I'm going to click Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave is a safe kill. He had no reason to keep that around anymore. He's probably going to switch into Empoleon now because I've used Sludge Wave and I can't touch it. That is probably what he's going to do. Which means I'm probably going to... Please don't go into it. It's just a bit of a problem, that Empoleon, for me at the moment. I haven't really got anything for it. I haven't really got anything for the Mega Pinsir. For the Empoleon. It goes into Slim Shady. Okay. That's fine. A close combat can actually has a 50% chance to KO. So we've got on the field, we've got Scrafty. I've still yet to, I've no idea what its set is. But Haunter, how much does our... It does about 50%, so I'm going to click it anyway. He's probably got a Dark type move. He does have a Dark type move, which was predictable. How much does... Right, so everything's riding now on Mega Pinsir. It really is. It's still possible to sweep with Mega Pinsir. It still is possible to sweep. However, I'm going to be slower. Quick Attack actually KOs. I'm just going to click Quick Attack. Quick Attack should finish this. It's just the Mega Alakazam is still there. The Mega Alakazam is there still, which is a problem. And Empoleon's going to come out here. Let me just see how much... Empoleon dies to a close combat. Has a 50% chance. 50! Ice Beam will kill. So the match is over if I don't click close combat and get a high roll. And then if that goes from the Mega Alakazam set, we only a return kills, but he does... Psychic would kill me. So I'm going to click close combat. Does it kill? It does in fact kill. The 50% chance paid off. This is a really close match. I just wish I had more mons in the back. That makes him slower. I am slower too. A Psychic does 74%. So if I can live a hit, which I... No, in fact I can't. I forgot about the stat drops. Let me just take the stat drops into consideration. I wish I was at +1. Yeah. Psychic absolutely blows me out of the water. Yeah. I'm going to click Quick Attack for whatever it's worth. Because it does outspeed me, this thing. He gets Aerialate. There's the Quick Attack. He goes for a Psychic. And that was a really close match. GG. That was a fudging close match. I just wish I could have got more damage off on that Alakazam. So close. That was such a close match. That was really close. I brought it back in the end. Unfortunately, he said exactly the same thing. Unfortunately, there was a few misplays. That's the Zygarde at the beginning. If I could have got rid of that at the beginning, that would have given me a more of an advantage, because it did take out our Zygarde. Not a Zygarde. We couldn't take out his Zygarde with our Krokorok. Krokorok would have been able to wall this thing, other than Focus Blast, which it's probably running. Yeah, but that was a really close match. I really enjoyed it this week. Well done to Ritchie. That Zygarde was a problem for me, and as soon as that round 1 occurred, he kind of had control of the match there at the very, very beginning. There's nothing really I can do to a Zygarde with a Krokorok that's choiced. But yeah, that is it for week 5. I was just trying to put Ritchie out of getting to playoffs, and maybe we could play him again to get into playoffs. Because I will not be going to playoffs, I know now. I played horrific this season. I played better last season, and I was only playing for fun last season. I'm playing a bit more competitively this season, but there are a lot of really, really good people in this season, such as McCarty. The other brackets have got Pokemon, who does the GBA. Yeah, there's a lot of really good people in this season, so I'm predicting them all attending the playoffs. If you want me to do a bit of coverage on the playoffs when we get to it, let me know. I'll let you guys know from my perspective who I believe should win the playoffs. Once we get to that point, I might do a playoffs analytics video for you guys, maybe. Just to see what I think about the players in the playoffs and see who's going to win, in my opinion. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all in my next PFC match next week versus the one and only Ginger Nuts. We'll see you guys then.